Hi everybody, my name is Isaiah Goodspeed. I'm 22 years old. I'm a senior here at USD studying marketing and international business. In my free time, I spend most of my time freelancing, doing freelance design work or photography as well. In addition to, in my free time, I spend a lot of my time actually building and planning out my business that I'm planning to launch after I graduate this fall. A little bit of background information about myself. I was actually born up in the Bay Area. I lived there till I was about 9 years old. From there, I moved to Arizona, finished out grade school, and eventually graduated high school, where I then moved to Colorado, spent a semester at a school up in Colorado Springs, and then transferred here to USD. It actually ended up working out pretty great considering the fact that my family, they moved to San Diego right after I graduated high school. So I was able to get the best of both worlds and, be close to my family and, be able to see them whenever I want. But then in addition, be able to go to a great school at USD. A little bit about my name. So my name is Isaiah, my first name. It's got origins from the Bible. My family is pretty religious. They're Christians. So when they were naming me, my mom and my dad, they wanted to name me after somebody from the Bible. They knew they wanted to name me after a prophet. They just couldn't decide which one. They were kind of stuck between Isaiah or Elijah. And it took them quite a while to finally decide. They finally ended up settling on Isaiah. And then 13 years later, they ended up having another child who's my little brother named Elijah. So they ended up getting to use both names. And both names obviously reflect their spirituality. As far as my name, Isaiah, I think a lot of people assume that I'm extremely religious just because it does have biblical origins. I do consider myself pretty spiritual, but I'm not as religious as most people would assume from my name, I guess. It's kind of weird because every time I mention that my name is Isaiah, the conversation usually immediately turns into a religious conversation, despite whatever the context of the original convo is. About my nicknames, so most people actually just call me Goodspeed. That's an imposed name. I was born with the name. Most people assume that that's a fake last name or that I'm just trying to create a nickname or something like that, but it is actually my true family name. So besides that, a lot of my close friends, they call me Mac Zay. That's in tribute to the late rapper Mac Dre, Bay Area legend. But a lot of people assume that I'm trying to be a rapper or that I want to be a rapper because of that name, but no, it's just just a nickname that my close friends call me. It's actually kind of weird because no one really calls me Isaiah except for my mom and my girlfriend and sometimes my professors, but it's kind of weird to hear my real name. I think names, they definitely say a lot about you. I know my name for myself, my last name specifically, is tied to most of my accomplishments that I've achieved. And then, so it just kind of, my last name, Goodspeed, reminds me to just like stay motivated and stay ahead of the game in whatever I'm pursuing. My first name, Isaiah, kind of reminds me of my spirituality and it always gives me a physical way to be able to, look back and, ground myself at the end of the day. But yeah, anyways, that's a little bit about me. Thanks for watching. I look forward to meeting all you guys and working with you all this semester. And yeah,